music. I love these guys. You may not have heard of them, but you probably have heard their sounds. They're the new producers on the block, and they're forever working hard to find those new beats. I am exclusive in the DNK studios. Lego. Kia ora. Now, we have the privilege of hanging out with DNK World Music. Kia ora, guys.
Kia ora.
Describe your sound.
It actually doesn't start until you got the artist. So obviously we got Rickey here, got Karnel. The reason why we got them is because they're quite unique themselves. You know, they don't rap like ordinary New Zealand rappers that you hear every day. That's the first thing that starts with our sound. I'm quite unique with the sounds.
He's the most out-of-it guy I've ever hooked up with in music because, like, his brain is like, you got like 10 orchestras in his head. Like, that's how his brain functions when it comes to beat making. And I think for me, when it comes to lyric and melody, like I have a different way of how he thinks. And I think when we gel our minds together, it's kind of like, you know, Captain Planet's got the 5 rings and Captain Planet comes out, you know.
There's a serious song on here that has been in my mind ever since I listened to the CD, and I'm sure you guys too, and I know you know what I'm talking about, though. Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans!
Okay, skinny jeans is dangerous. It causes blindness to those who see the skinny jeans. In some cases, I'm sure infertility, because they're so tight. Why would you write a song about skinny jeans, bro?
The whole thing about it is, like, you know, because I'm not like a gangster. We're not gangsters or anything. And I hate people putting rap into a gangster perception. Like wearing your pants down to your knees that are like 3 times too big for you and stuff.
It's new. You know, the kids out there wearing them, they're rocking them. I see that all the time. Like, me and Rickey just went shopping the other day and we saw like 2 of these dudes skating in Auckland City, and they're rocking skinnies, and they're like, hey, you guys sing that skinny jeans song? We love skinny jeans now. So, you know, it's working somehow, you know, so...
And it got in your head?
Yeah. It's got in your head. So
Now, your videos are different. They don't go down the usual track of, I don't know, girls, booties, that type of thing.
You're going to go out and do this, like, you know, 5 chicks in bikinis and stuff. You know, what if that's your mum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or what if that's your sister? You know, is that your sister in your video clip? Because you know, you're like, oh, hell no, you know. You're not taking my little sister. You're going to put her in a video clip.
If you do something that's not you, you're not going to go anywhere. So that's why we stay away from that. Like, if you're a gangster, you can do it, but there's no point us talking about it. So we just do what we know.
Who are the artists that you've sort of worked with through your label, or just worked with?
We work with also like Peter T, which is on the album as well.
Cypress Hill, which is a cool one. Jay Williams, Ron Artest, Fat Joe. Yeah, pretty much like a whole list of them.
But now you're Facebook buddies and got hookups with the old bro Ron Artest. So
Ron Artest.
how are you gonna sort of keep that aho warm with that guy?
Big artists are always looking for those hip beats, and so it's a matter of finding those hip beats. And what you got to realize is that, like, hip music takes a lot of time. Sometimes you can come over overnight, but you know, most of the time you got to like work on it. And so at the moment, like, we've got the working relationship of, you know, beat back and forth, music back and forth. He makes the music and, you know, I do the communication.
Sweet. Well, you guys, if you haven't already got it yet, you need to get this, because it's a good album. It's a really good album.
You got it.
High 5 copy.